is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lang.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everybody. Well, here we go. It is true. This is a game of strategy, knowledge, and especially daring. Let's find out. Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our players?
Our current champion, whose winnings total $14,750 in cash and prizes, is a contributing editor of an arts magazine. Meet Helen Miller. And her challenger is a recent graduate with a divinity degree who plans on becoming a pastor. He can read ancient Greek and likes fixing cars. Meet Gregory Fall.
Welcome to Bullseye, Helen and Greg. Well, Helen, you have won $14,750. And yesterday you told me you were a starving artist. Are you still starving after that?
Not really.
I think we've covered the bills there pretty well. Well, good luck to you today. And Greg, you read ancient Greek. Is that a spoken language, too?
No. Koine Greek is now a dead language. There's a modern Greek, but I couldn't read that language. I can only read the language of the New Testament.
I see. And then you translate the original, and then you come up with the English translation, huh?
With a lot of help.
Well, I hope you can translate this game into a lot of money for you. Helen's going to try and stop you, and here's how we go. Of course, in the game, you try to accumulate money by correctly answering questions. The first player to bank $1,000 or more wins the game, goes on to play the bonus game. When we interrupted our game on the last show, these were the categories that you were playing with. In the top left-hand window, we have American history, fill in the blanks, human anatomy, and famous flicks, a visual category. In the right-hand window, we have world cities, classical music, nicknames, and world records. And in the window below, that'll decide the number of questions you're contracting to answer in whatever category you decide to select. When our last show ended, there was $450 in the pot. And Helen, it's your turn to go. You must decide whether you want to claim that money in the pot and bank it, and then it's yours to keep, or do you want to keep on playing? Remember, if you bank it, though, control does go over to Greg. What do you do?
I'll keep going.
You're going to keep going. You never give up, do you? You don't want to let him get a chance at it. All right, let's spin all the categories, spin the windows, cover them up, and Helen, since you're in control, you push your button and you stop and see what you get this time. You have American history, $100 a question. You have nicknames, $150 a question. You must answer 3 questions. 3 questions. All right, Helen, which of those two you figure you're more comfortable with? American history or nicknames?
Nickname.
Nicknames for $150 a question. That means the contract is worth $450. Okay, here is your first question. Poet Carl Sandburg gave this American city the nickname Hog Butcher of the World and City of Big Shoulders. Name the city.
Chicago.
You're right, Chicago. And the pot now has $600 in it. And you have 2 more questions in this contract. The nickname given to Mary Ludwig Hayes recalls her heroic efforts to bring water to American soldiers during the Revolutionary War. What was this nickname?
Water Mary.
No, that is not correct. Control goes over to Greg. You finally got a chance, Greg. Can you tell me Mary Ludwig Hayes' nickname?
Water nurse?
No, I'm sorry. That is not correct either. The correct answer is Molly Pitcher. Molly Pitcher. Oh. Well, we discard the question. Neither of you got it correct. Control now goes back to Helen. You were saved there, Helen. And we still have 2 more questions in this contract, so here it is. Name the famous American who was known by all of these nicknames. Red Fox, Long Tom, and father of the Declaration of Independence.
Jefferson.
That's right, Thomas Jefferson. $750 in the pot. 1 more question remaining to complete the contract. Answer this question, you will complete it, Helen, and here it is. What is the appropriate 2-word nickname given to the scientific theory that the entire universe was created from a huge explosion?
Big Bang.
You got it! $900 in the pot. $900 in the pot. Now, that's a lot of money, and again, you have to make this decision. Will you bank that $900? If you do, control goes over to Greg, or do you want to keep the money in there and try and go for the game? and answer more questions. But wait a minute. We'll get your decision. You think about it in just a moment. Well, Helen, so far you've won 6 games and something special. You win 4 more games and you'll win another special thing. Jay, what is it?
For your driving enjoyment, Helen, it's another brand new car!
Well, Helen, 4 more to go. You already have a car. Now, we need your decision. The $900 is in the pot. You can bank it and it's yours to keep. But remember, if you do, control goes over to Greg. Or you can just keep on playing and try for another contract. What do you want to do?
I'm going to play.
She's going to play. She doesn't want Greg to get a hold of those questions. All right. Since you are in control, let's spin the information up on the board there, cover it all up. And Helen, when you're ready, hit it. Let's see what you get this time. In the first window you have famous flicks for $150 a question. World Cities for $150 a question. You must answer 3 questions. Your contract is 3 questions. In either case, it's worth $450. Which one do you prefer, Helen?
Famous flicks.
Famous flicks for $150 a question. All right, that's a visual category. Whoever completes this contract now will win the game. If you do, Helen, you win. But if you should miss and Greg completes it, he wins, because the money is still in the pot. All right, are you ready? 3 questions for the game. This is your first picture. You turn around, Helen, and take a look. The actor is Peter Finch. The role is Howard Beale, a crazed newscaster. Name the film.
Network.
You got it, Network. And we have $1,050 in the pot. 2 questions remaining in the game. Answer these 2 questions and you win the game. All right, take a look at your next picture, Helen. This is your second one. This is an Academy Award-winning motion picture. Can you name it?
Lawrence of Arabia.
You're right. $1,200 in the pot. Pot worth $1,200. All right, Helen, 1 question left. Answer this question and you win the game. Turn around and take a look. If you miss this question, of course, Greg could win the game. This is the title character in a popular movie musical of 1967. For the game, name it.
Duffy Doolittle.
You're done. $1,350 in the pot, and that's yours. Well, you've won another game, Helen. $1,350 transferred over to you. Helen, you just keep on rolling. You don't give Greg a chance. He did get a chance 1 time to answer a question, so that means it's all over for you, Greg. It was a pleasure having you on the show, and perhaps another time you can come back and we have gifts for you, and good luck to you in your pastoral career, all right? Thank you very much. And Helen, I can tell you right now, with the money you just won in this game, you have a grand total in cash plus a car of $16,100. And we're going to win some more. Ready? Come on, join me for the bonus game. Whoa. All right. Little Bullseye Island there has stopped shaking and we're ready to go. Now, you know how to play this. I don't have to explain to you, but just for any new viewer, behind those swirls up there are bullseyes, various amounts of lightning or various amounts of money, I should say, and lightning. And you stop them with the button here. Whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours. That's it. If you get 3 bullseyes, 1 in each window, we'll double the pot. And also, listen to this, give you these prizes. Jay?
Helen, the gifts in this next package will allow you to enjoy the latest in modern technology. First, Helen, perfect the art of cooking with the science of a microwave oven. Quasar's microwave oven with the Instamatic cook control that determines how long the food should cook, and a 3-stage memory to defrost, cook, and warm in one continuous operation. Furnished by Quasar. And then learning a new language will be as simple as pushing a button with this electronic language translator. From Craig, the amazing M100 language translator and information center. It translates English into foreign languages at the touch of a button. It's like traveling with your own interpreter. The M100 language translator from Craig. And next, protect your car from theft with this fully electric alert system. Page Alert, silent car alarm, and paging systems. 4-watt transmitter sends a radio signal up to 5 miles to your dual address bleeper, warning of theft in progress. Page Alert at car, stereo, and electronic stores. And finally, Helen, get fast answers to many of your household problems with this technological marvel. It's worth over $1,100, your very own home computer. Commodore, business and personal computer designed for all levels of business and home management. Portable, easy to set up and operate for all your needs. Furnished by Commodore. And Helen, these prizes are worth over $2,250.
All right, Helen, 3 bullseyes up there, and you win the bonus game. You get $2,250 worth of prizes, plus, of course, at that point, we would double the money in the pot. However, should lightning appear, and you know what that looks like, you lose it all. Okay, are you ready? The wheels are spinning. You can stop them whenever you want, whenever you feel like it's time. And let's get some money up there this time, okay? Or bullseyes, but no lightning. Ready?
Okay.
Anytime you're set. You have $100, $300, bullseye! Now, that's a good start. That's a good start, and it may be the finish, whatever you want to do. Now you can decide. Do you want to take the $300 and go back and play another game? Remember, though, you lose it all if lightning strikes. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go.
You're going to continue on and try for your second spin. Now about the bullseye in the lower window. Would you like to freeze that?
Yes.
All right, you want to cover that window. That bullseye is there. It's set. You can't win any more money there, but it protects you in case the lightning is behind that one. Okay, let's spin the other windows. You have 2 going. More money, Helen. Come on. More bullseyes. Bullseye! $100 more. You have $400 now. And 2 bullseyes up there. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go.
You're going to continue on. All right, remember now. How about that window? Do you want to freeze it?
Please.
You're going to freeze it. You're going to protect yourself. All right. You're protected. There's only 1 window live. Let's hope that the lightning is not behind that window because you could build up and build up here. All right, it is spinning. You have $400. This is your 3rd spin. Let's see what you get. All right, $500. You're going to go or you're going to stop? You're going to continue. All right, let's spin him again. She's going to go for her 5th spin. All right, there it goes. And bullseye! You did it! You did it! All right. Congratulations. You finally hit it. You finally did it. 3 bullseyes. You win all of those prizes that, of course, Jay told you about, and we double the amount you had, which was $500. You now have $1,000. You won $1,000 in the bonus game. And would you like to know where the lightning was? I certainly would.
Oh, yes.
Whether or not you were totally protected or not, you had only 1 live window. Let's uncover them and spin them all and find out where the lightning was, all right? Oh, it was in the bottom one. You were safe. You could have gone on and on and on. As it is, however, you won yourself a whole bunch of money, and you know how much it is now? All right, I'll tell you. The total amount in cash and prizes plus the car and your previous winnings is a grand total of $19,350. And, of course, a chance to win some more. All right, we'll be back for another game in just a moment.
Some of our departed contestants will receive Thompson's Water Seal. Protects wood, concrete, masonry, and leather. Penetrates deep to stop moisture damage before it starts. Thompson's Water Seal. And Heat Wave, powerful instant heater. Heats and circulates room air without dangerous red-hot coils. Heat Wave by Intermedic Incorporated. Also, Mary Kay Cosmetics. Skincare and glamour cosmetics presented to you in your home by trained beauty consultants. Mary Kay Cosmetics, Dallas, Texas. Here again is Jim Lang.
Thank you very much, Jay. And now, would you please introduce our new challenger?
She is a substitute teacher who jogs, plays poker, and has traveled all over the world. Meet Sandra Marshall.
Welcome, Sandra. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You have a formidable opponent there in Helen. What grades do you teach, Sandra?
I teach grades 4, 5, and 6, but I only teach once a week.
Once a week? How come?
Well, you may not remember, but kids are sometimes pretty hard on the substitute teacher, and I find it kind of exhausting.
Oh, I see. Well, you're a jogger. How much do you jog?
Well, I try to jog 5 miles a day.
Oh, no wonder you're exhausted with the kids. 5 miles a day. Well, before you completely collapse, let's play the game, okay? All right. Remember now, $1,000 or more in the bank wins you the game, and here are the categories you're going to be playing with in this game. Let's take a look at the windows. In the upper left-hand window, the categories are television drama, biblical facts, bestsellers, popular novels, and personal column. In the right-hand window, the categories are gold records, general science, our visual category, world geography, and the name game. All right, and those are the categories. Let's spin the wheels up there, and then we'll cover them up. And, of course, Helen, as has been for so long, you've defeated, I think, 7 people now. You're the champion, so you go first, hit the button, and see what you get. You have biblical facts for $100 a question. General science for $150 a question. Your contract is for only one question. One question. So which one of those do you think you can handle the best, Helen?
Neither. Let's try general science.
General science for $150. The contract is one, so it's a $150 contract. Complete this correctly, and you will have completed the contract. Here is the question. The branch of physics which deals with the study of light is called optics. What is the name of the branch that studies sound?
Sonic.
No, that is not correct. Well, Sandra, you have a chance. Control goes over to you now. Can you tell me the name of the branch that studies sound? Oh, I'm sorry. Neither of you got it correct. It was acoustics. Acoustics is the correct answer. Since you both missed it, we'll discard the question. And there's still one question in the contract, but Control does. Go back over to Helen now. Almost slipped away for a moment, Helen. Here it is for the contract. This medicinal salt, which is used to help bring down swelling, is actually the chemical compound magnesium sulfate. For this contract, name it.
Epsom.
Epsom salt is right. You got it. And there's $150 in the pot. $150 in the pot, and I will ask you, do you want to bank that money because you just completed a contract, or do you want to go on and try and build it up?
I'll go on.
You have always done that. All right, you're going to build it up, and we'll spin all the categories on the board, and once again, you stop them, Helen. Let's see what you get this time. How about a big contract? There we go. Biblical facts, $150 a question. Gold records for $100 a question. The contract is 3 questions. A little bigger this time. 3-question contract. Which category do you prefer?
Biblical facts.
Biblical facts. All right. Let's see how well you do there. The contract is worth $450 with 3 questions. Here's your first question. Name the biblical woman who spoke the words, "Whither thou goest, I will go. Thy people shall be my people."
Ruth.
That's correct. And we have $300 in the pot. Pot worth $300. 2 questions remaining in this contract. Name the brother of Moses who built a golden idol in the shape of a calf.
Aaron.
$450 in the pot. All right. Now, one more question. Answer this question, you will complete the contract. Name the biblical city whose walls crumbled from the shouts and trumpet blasts of Joshua's army.
Jericho.
You got it. $600 in the pot. Pot is now worth $600. And again, I ask you, do you want to give up control to Sandra, bank that money, then it's yours to keep forever and ever, or do you want to try and build it up toward that $1,000 in the game? What'll it be, Helen?
Go for broke.
Go for broke. You always do. All right, let's see how well you do this time. We'll spin the information. Once again, you stop it by hitting the button. See what you get this time. You have television drama, $100 a question. World geography, $100 a question. Your contract is 4 questions. 4 questions in either case worth $400. Which do you think you can do the best with?
Television drama.
Television drama. All right. And I'll tell you this, since the contract is worth $400, whoever completes this contract will win the game, as there is already $600 in the pot. Okay, here we go. Here is your first question, television drama, Helen. On this long-running family drama, actors Ralph Waite and Michael Learned portray parents who lead their family through the Depression years. Name the series.
The Waltons.
You're right, The Waltons. And $700 in the pot. Pot worth $700. 3 questions remaining in the game and the contract. In this series, Raymond Burr played a San Francisco police chief who was confined to a wheelchair. Name this long-running hit.
Ironside.
$800 in the pot. All right, if you complete this contract, now remember, you win the game. 2 questions remaining in the contract. For 8 years, this actor hosted the General Electric Theater. Name him.
Ronald Reagan.
You got it! $900 in the pot. $900 in the pot. And this is it. This should be $900, and you have 1 more question remaining in this contract. 1 question. Answer this question, and you will win the game. Again. All right? Miss the question, of course, and Sandra could win the game. Here we go. According to the title of this futuristic series, which starred Richard Basehart and David Hedison, where was the voyage to for the game?
Beneath the Sea.
Judges,
That is not acceptable.
That is not acceptable. All right, Sandra. Where was this voyage to for the game? Can you tell me?
To the bottom of the ocean?
Judges?
That is not acceptable.
That is not acceptable. You each had one of the words. The correct answer was the bottom of the sea. Helen had sea. Sandra had bottom. You had a chance. Oh, my goodness. Well, we have one question in this game, and we'll be back with that question in just a moment. Welcome back to Bullseye. Well, Sandra, you missed the question, too, so control goes back over to Helen for this final question in the game. Answer this question, and, of course, you will win the game. There's one question remaining in the contract, but guess what? We're out of time. Helen, we're going to have to wait till next time to find out who wins the game. If you answer it, you win. If you miss it, of course, Sandra could win. And we'll all find out when we return next time. Until then, this is Jim Lang, hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the following. Make someone happy with Creamy Deluxe Frosting. It tastes buttercream creamy, spreads buttercream creamy. Try Creamy Deluxe, the buttercream creamy frosting. And add the great taste of Hormel ham to your favorite meals the delicious, easy way with Hormel ham patties. Also, Death Stain Liquid Plastic beautifies and protects wood. It lasts 3 times as long as varnish. From Death, the wood finish people. Plus 100% pure Treetop frozen pear grape juice. Unlike other frozen grape juices, Treetop adds pear juice for sweetness, not sugar. And Tidy Bowl, new improved with Ring Guard formula, helps keep bathroom bowl ring-free. Means less scrubbing for you. Available in blue and pine green.
Coming up, Alan Funt's up to his old tricks again, focusing the fun on the people who least expect it. Candid Camera, next on USA.
Bullseye is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.